It's not before time that the Europeans negotiated directly with Russia. It's been going on and on and on, this war with Ukraine, and it needs to be nipped in the bud. So Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, he visited, the White House and, had talks with Vladimir Putin's de facto ambassador, Donald Trump. Apparently he's also the American president, the 47th president of the United States. Some say he's the IQ 47th president of the United States. I don't know why. No. Well, there's two ways of handling Donald Trump. That's either with flattery and suckling up to his older chocolate starfish, if you know what I mean, or you handle him head on and you put him in his place. That's exactly what Emmanuel Macron just did. That he did. Oh dear. So as you can see, Emmanuel Macron and Donald Trump at the Oval Office.
I support the idea to have Ukraine first being compensated, because they are the one to have lose a lot of their fellow citizens and being destroyed by these attacks. Second, all of those who paid for could be compensated, but not by Ukraine, by Russia, because they were the one to aggress.
Again, just so you understand, Europe is loaning the money to Ukraine. They get their money back.
No, in fact, to be frank, we paid 60% of the total effort, and it was through, like the US, loans, guarantee, grants, and we provided real money, to be clear.
Okay.
We have 230 billion frozen assets in Europe, Russian assets, but this is not as a collateral of a loan, because this is not our belonging. So they are frozen. If at the end of the day, in the negotiation we will have with Russia, they're ready to give it to us, super. It will be loan at the end of the day, and Russia will have paid for that.
If you believe that, it's okay with me.
I support the idea to have Ukraine first being compensated, because...
Now, Donald Trump looked rather uncomfortable, and before I get the old comments saying, well, it's Ukraine's fault. Oh, they didn't abide by the Minsk agreement. You know, let's be frank about the Minsk agreement. What nation do you know requires an agreement so they don't get invaded? Huh? Let's be honest about that. I don't think the United Kingdom has got a Minsk agreement, have they? No. The United States ain't got one either, so they don't get invaded. No. So I'm quite glad to see the president of France, and I live in France, so I'm quite glad, giving it to old Donald Trump. And he didn't fancy any old Cheeto dust or whatever that might be around his chocolate starfish. Ugh, crikey. Which I'm also quite glad about. Anyway, well, yeah, please boop the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel and the little bell icon, because then you get one voice in your pocket every time I upload another video. But if you want to support the channel, got a Patreon or buy us a coffee, and the links are down below. Anyway, but for now, toodaloo.